Think you missed your shot at building wealth because you're in your 40s or 50s? Think again. The truth is, whether you're 25, 45, or 55, the game of investing is the same. Use time and compounding interest to your advantage. The only difference is, the strategies shift as you get older. So in this video, we're going to break it down. How to invest in your 40s, how to invest in your 50s, and the best ways to use ETFs, dividend growth, and even individual stocks to keep your money growing strong. Stick around, because the biggest myth I'm about to crush is that it's ever too late to build wealth. Here's the first thing you need to understand. At any age, investing isn't about timing the market. It's about time in the market. Yes, in your 20s, you've got decades ahead, but in your 40s and 50s, you're not out of time. You just need a different game plan. So let's dive into what that actually looks like. Think of it like sports. In your 20s, you're playing offense, aggressive, growth-focused, going for big plays. In your 40s, you're still on offense, but you also start playing some defense. And in your 50s, you're balancing both, making sure you don't lose what you've worked so hard for. Your 40s are a golden decade for investing. Why? Because you're likely earning your highest income years, and you still have 20+ years until retirement. That's plenty of time for compounding. Here's the playbook for your 40s. 1. Max out retirement accounts. Your 401k or IRA is a compounding machine. Every dollar invested now has 2 decades to grow. 2. Lean on ETFs for diversification. Instead of gambling on one stock, buy index ETFs like VOO or SPY for broad market exposure. These track the S&P 500, historically returning around 8 to 10% annually. Supercharge with dividend ETFs. Monthly payers like JEPI or JEPQ give you consistent cash flow that can be reinvested. The more frequently money compounds, the faster your wealth snowballs. Take some individual stock positions. In your 40s, you still have the flexibility to take calculated risks. Tech innovators, healthcare, and AI growth stocks could be worth allocating a portion of your portfolio. Think of your 40s as your last big offense decade. You've got income, you've got time, and you've got compounding on your side. Now let's talk about your 50s. This is when the game shifts. You're closer to retirement, but you still have 10 to 15 years for growth. Don't underestimate compounding. Even in one decade, it can double or triple your wealth if invested wisely. Preserve and grow. Now it's less about chasing the hottest stock and more about protecting capital while still getting solid returns. Dividend growth stocks like Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft, or Pepsi can provide both stability and steady income. Dividend ETFs shine here. Funds like SCHD or VYM give you exposure to strong dividend-paying companies. These not only generate income, but also grow dividends over time, beating inflation. Balance risk with bonds or TIPS. A portion of your portfolio should be in safer assets to protect against downturns. Think of this as defense. Avoid big swings. In your 50s, you don't want to take reckless bets on meme stocks or speculative plays. You're still investing for growth, but with a seatbelt on. Bottom line, in your 50s, you're still compounding, but you're also locking in what you've built. Here's the math most people overlook. If you're 45 and invest $1,000 per month into an ETF returning 8% annually, by age 65, you'll have over $590,000. That's starting from zero. If you're 55 and invest the same $1,000 per month, by age 65, you'll still end up with over $180,000. That's the beauty of compounding. Even if you start later, the snowball effect works as long as you keep feeding it. And remember, monthly dividend ETFs accelerate compounding even more because your cash goes back to work faster than quarterly payouts. So here's the takeaway. In your 40s, lean into growth, maximize your income years, and let compounding work for 2 decades. In your 50s, play a smart balance between growth and protection, while still letting dividends and ETFs keep your money multiplying. It's never too late to build wealth. The only mistake is not starting. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more smart investing tips. And let me know in the comments, are you in your 40s, your 50s, or maybe beyond? And what's your investing strategy right now? Your story might inspire someone else to start today.